Welcome back, everyone. It's Ben Brock at the Optum Care Community Centers. I'm joined again by Rich Crislip. Now, Rich, what do you have in store for us today?
Well, today I'm going to be talking about the 3 mindsets of joy.
Fantastic. Well, I hope you enjoy this as much as I know I will. Go ahead, Rich.
Thank you. Well, thanks for joining again. It's nice to see you all again, and I hope that we're all using our breathing exercises and relaxation techniques we learned. I'm hoping you get some benefit from it. I wanted to go a little bit farther today because, you know, what we talk about with the relaxation and the meditation and being still is that helps repair and prevent problems, but we can also do a little bit more in actually sparking positive emotion and positive thoughts with just the use of our mind. You see, we often mistake, and this is all of us, we think that the quality of our life is based on what happens to us. And that's a very common thing to think, you know, when things are good and the lines are short and traffic is light and the gifts are nice and everybody's behaved and relationships are healthy, all the good news, you know, then yeah, we feel joyful, we feel happy. But what about when times are not so hard or not so good and times are a little bit harder or, you know, the traffic's heavy and the lines are long and you're not getting what you want right away and things aren't working out? Are you supposed to be absent of joy then? Is that joy will not happen? See, with that mindset is that you kind of become a leaf in the wind a little bit. You're blown about by circumstances instead of actually being more managing your mind and being able to create joy with your own thoughts. And that's really the lesson of today. So the interesting thing is that research has shown that there are actually 3 mindsets, 3 things that you can do to actually create joy in your heart. Joy is an emotion. It's an emotional experience. You can create that feeling in you. And the first one is social connection. We are wired to be with people. We are wired to be in relationship. We are wired to have friends and people that we can trust. It doesn't have to be a lot of people. It can even be one person. But we do better when we're in relationship with people, when we're not isolated and we're not alone. And even in times when maybe isolation is something that has to happen for a variety of reasons, you can still strive to keep that connection with people going. Because we see that social connection actually makes people feel safer and part of community, and it brings one of those things that brings joy. So if you're in a position that's like, you know, maybe I need to get connected a little bit more, maybe maybe I'm not spending as much time with people, loved ones or friends, that's something that you can do that you will actually feel a little bit more joy from. The second mindset is giving. Now, I don't really necessarily mean giving in terms of money or time, and all those things are possible. Your talents, your time, your money, all those things. But it's really a mindset of more like, I'm going to think about myself, but I'm also going to think about others too. I think sometimes in stressful events, we can be sometimes very focused on ourselves and being very protective sometimes. It's common. But if you kind of start thinking about, well, I'm going to spend time thinking about others too, how they're doing, giving them of my time, perhaps volunteering myself or just listening to somebody a little bit more, but I'm going to be just more mindful of other people. As much as I think about myself, I'm going to also think that much about other people. Having a more giving mindset actually sparks positive emotion in your mind. The third is what we call an attitude of gratitude. Basically, it means that you're going to be thankful. And now, again, this is one that's kind of tough. I mean, we're always thankful for good things. We're thankful when things go right, when things go our way, when people behave the way we want and our plans work out. Then we're thankful, right? But what about when people don't behave the way we want, or when things don't work out, or when bad things happen, whether they be big, medium, or small? What about then? Should we be thankful in those times too? Well, it does show that there's meaning in everything. The learning mindset of is like, even when it's hard, there's something to be learned, and I'm thankful for this time happening, or I'm thankful for the supports I have in times of struggle. I'm thankful that I'm still able to do certain things in times of struggle. So it's finding those areas where you can actually have gratitude even when times are tough. So one way to do that, it's a really great idea, it's very simple to do, is simply just keep a gratitude journal. Every day when you wake up in the morning, and whatever you may do, think of 3 things that you're grateful for. And they can be different every day. A beautiful sunrise, beautiful weather, family, good food, whatever it may be. Find 3 things to be thankful for and write them down. You'll find that that will actually change the way you think and spark that positive emotion that's good for you. So thank you very much for joining us.